Hinderer Collector here. Yeah, sorry I'm late for my own, live stream again. I shouldn't really post these like that, do that, but hey, you live and you learn. So, what's been going on? What has been going on with me? 2024, the Hinderer Collections, collection for 2024. Okay, I mean, there's probably at least like half a dozen people that do these videos like that, but you know what? I love doing. Alright, hold on. Hi, Terry. How you doing? Hope you're doing great. I gotta get this freaking video on here. Man. Do. What up, Terry? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing well. There we go. I made your mind. There we go. Okay. So, my Hinder collection has grown since 5 years ago. There's an old video. So there's an old video of mine. Actually, there's a few videos of mine that I've shown my collection off. And 2024 is kind of like, you know what? This is the greatest, year for it. 2024 has been a great year for me. Throughout the 9 years of collecting Hinderer Knives, the reason I started was because back then, in 2015, I was so I had every single knife, like everything you think of, every one of them, and so I had to stop with one brand. I needed just one brand to start with, and I couldn't do that, so I bought every single different ones, over the years. I've traded so many knives and sold so many knives. It's crazy. But this is not what this is about. Anyways, let's show off some Hinders, shall we, guys? I'm probably going to go out of order with this, but in some way of it, I kind of want to just show them all off, and stuff like that. Like, y'all know the history of how many knives I've had, so let's see. Let me get, since I have so many of them, I have them all in this box here. I put them all in there for a reason. I had to do that. So 2024 was a good year. It has been a good year for me. And for me, it was like a dream come true because, I got to do a lot of things back then. Sorry guys, I'm not even like equipped yet. Trying to get everything all like going here. So I might be a little bit crazy. So anyways, 2024 has been a good year for me. I've been collecting these for so long. 9 years. 9 years, guys. 9 years. And, well, let's just say 9 years of collecting them has put a lot of good joy into it. I love collecting these. I got a lot of these little pats here. I call them pats, but they're little Ziploc zipper pouches. So I'll show those off here in a minute. Let's see. This is the one thing I don't like is putting them all in here like this, because then I have to dig through them. But I have so many Hinders, guys. That's crazy. I've been, dude, I've been collecting them. Okay, here we go. Hello, Henry. What is in the pot? No, nothing. I haven't really put anything in my pocket today. I've been at home all day. Um, but yeah, this is the one I started out with many years and many years ago. 2015 was a good year for me. 20, 2015. 2015. um, I bought this at House of Blades, and well, lo and behold, when I bought it, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Literally, I had no idea. Like, I literally was like saying, "Hey, you know what? I need to think." Um, well, not really think, but more or less, I had to like, you know, really realize, I bought an expensive knife. I've never bought something that expensive. Like back then, it was like a lot for me. I was like, whoa, and this thing used to be a safe queen. It used to be kind of like a decorative piece for me until one day I was like, I'm gonna use it, and I used it, and man, this thing was like a dream knife for me. Like I carried this for years, for years, and it's one of those, it's one of those. And then I think literally like around that same time, I go into I went to like Blade HQ. I think the old location. I think it was. Um, so I went there, and I was actually going to buy anything. I was literally going to buy two Emerson knives. Back then, I was really into Emerson back then, and I was like, lo and behold, I was like, whoa, I'm gonna buy these and I'm gonna be excited. I mean, literally, I was excited, and I had no idea what I was doing. Um, till that's cool. Like I've for me, like it's kind of I don't know. I love Clean Mother, and it's like back in 2015, I when I got this knife, that's cool, and pretty much when I got into knives, like was the beater knife. Like I beat the tar out of this knife. Like if one of these days when if you see me at the blade shows or anywhere and I'm carrying this, yeah, you could see the years of wear and tear over the years. Because this thing, I did not treat this like a knife. Like back then, it's pretty cool. Like 2015 was like the probably one of the coolest years for me. I want to say because, like I said before, 2024 was great. I loved the year 2024, but man, 2015 back then was just whoa. So then 2015, then 2016 rolls around. I got another one, but I bought this one because I went on vacation and they didn't have what I wanted. So we went to House of Blades, and I went there and I bought my very first. This was my very first. Um, Pretty much this was like the coolest one because I have never owned a Spanto. The reason I never owned one was because well back then they didn't have them at the time, so I was like blown away. I was like whoa, and this had an orange scale which I did change out. I think this is like a green and black, yeah, green and black. And for me, like when I bought this, oh, that's cool. And when I bought this, I had no idea what I was doing. Like seriously, Like, I bought it and I was so excited. I had 3 Hinderers at the time. And lo and behold, like, over the time, I I I got them, and when I got them, I was like, I used them, I carried them, put them in, yeah, everybody gets an orange scale. One, like, I literally was like, ooh, orange, I love it, because it was an iconic color. Like, for me, it was an iconic color for me, and so, and then it was let's see, and then probably around that time, Christmas came around, and I got my very first XM24. Check that out. This was my very first XM24. I love this knife. I carried it a lot. This was my beater knife. Like, out of all the other ones I carried, this was like the one. Like, if you literally like seen the years of use of this knife was so much wear and tear. And this is a great knife. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the XM24. I love the 4-inch blade, a 5-inch, handle. It is a great EDC utility knife, and it is, like, for real. It is. And then I want to say, so pretty much 2017 is like a mix. It's pretty much a mix of all knives, like, because at that time at the time I got out of the when I got out of them, I literally was like, whoa, no way, heck no. Let's see, where where is it? Where is it? Oh man, oopsie, I'll lose one. No, I didn't lose one. It's just hiding. It's just hiding from me. It's here somewhere. Good griefers. Good griefers. Just trying to think. Okay. Here it is. Here's this is my other one. 2017 rolled around. This was my one of my favorites back then. It was one of them. I don't think I even carried it as much. I sharpened it a lot, but I don't think I really like carried it. Like I said, I have carried it a lot over the years, but it was one of my faves. I love this knife. This was one of my favorites. 3-inch knives. It was a good one. It was one of the best ones out of all of those. So yeah, these were the OGs. These are the OGs, like, out of them. Like, and then that's when, 2018 comes around, and when 2018 was the best, probably the coolest year ever. I want to say, because that is when, like, Rick put out a video. Well, I guess not. Like, yeah, well, no, not a video. He put out a post about it, and was like introducing the new fire tag. This is the OG version. Um, like, this was probably the coolest knife that I ever got. Sharpened it too much. That's on me. I did that because, I mean, I love sharpening knives, and this was like my testing knife. I should have done that. I need to find another one and just replace the blade on it. But yeah, this one is so smooth. Like, I don't think I ever, like, used it hard, but look at that, it just falls because it's so smooth. It's not on bearings. This was like before the bearings, and actually, believe it or not, that was, see, there's the steel lock bar. Um, I think those were the first ones they put on there. And XM18 was the first one, but They put them on all of them back then. So yeah, it was cool. And then let's see, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, 2018. Yeah, it's coming up from then. I got this half track. It's actually a exclusive from USA Made Blade. USA Made Blade did a exclusive one for uh Spanto. Like that's probably like one of my favorites, and it's really cool. Like if you wanted to get like if you really wanted to get something really small and you want some like not as flashy, this is the one you should go for. The half track is a good one to have for, and it's literally you can carry this in any state, I do believe, because it's a 2-inch blade, 2-inch I think probably blade. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? So 2019. Now this is the hard part. 2019. Uh, 2019 would be. I think this is probably 20. I think 2019 is when I got this one. This is a one without the triway. This is a Gen 2 Harpoon Spanto Eclipse. It's on my YouTube channel. Go watch it because this knife was one of my users too. I used this thing a lot. And I don't know if that was all of them. I think that is all of them. I could be wrong. But yeah. These are all the OGs. I forgot this one. But yeah, that's one of them. And then after that, it's like, what did I get next? 2019 rolled around, and Rick puts out, dun dun dun, the full track. Like, the full track, well, actually, technically, the full track came out before this half track, but no, actually, no, the half track came out first, and then they came, yeah, okay. This is why I have to always. This thing always has a weird sound to it. This thing always did. Like when it closes, it sounds like a custom when it closes. Yeah, this was the largest one they made back then. Actually, the XM24 is the largest, but this is another largest one. And then that was the coolest time ever because I wouldn't love to own a project like a full track. I mean, I've had so many of them. Oh my gosh, I have so many. Then 2020 rolls up, and then you're like, what else? Like, what else am I gonna try out? Well, I got a Jurassic. Well, actually, technically, this is not the Jurassic. Actually, yeah, it was. Yes. This is the Jurassic that I got. It is I think, if I remember right, this is no, not Spirit Point, Slicer. And it's pretty cool. I love this knife. I carried it, used it. I didn't use it hard because I'm starting to realize, the more you use them hard, the more they don't look good when they're used like they're scratched up. So that's why I decided it's like, you'll see a lot of these have not been used, like because I carry them and then I put them up because they're just collectibles. So then, 2021 rolls up, and that's when a lot of these came in. I do mean a lot of them. Let's see. Now this might be a little off, but I'm just saying, like, on them. But I got this one. This was 2020, I think 2021. I think they came out sometime there. I could be wrong, but yeah, this is one of them. The 3-inch Eclipse. This was a cool knife for anybody that does not own a Hinderer that loves a 3-inch. This is probably the coolest one. Like, I mean, who wouldn't love to own one of these? They're cool. They came in different colors. They came in black, green, and then I think it was black, orange, and then green and blue. Yeah, that was the ones. And then 2022, I think, I don't remember what year I don't know what came out at that time. I'm trying to think. Sorry, guys. It's like when you have so many of them, you don't remember. It's hard to remember when you don't remember anything else. Let's see. I think let's see here. Oh yes, 2022. That is when Rick put the biggest, and I do mean the biggest, like video out, and no one knew about it. No one like freaked. Everybody freaked out when they saw this because the Project X. This is the prototype version. I did a video on this, showing it off. There was only 7 of those made in the world, and that's one of the coolest things ever that Rick ever made. That was cool. So then, going through that, and then I got my very first. This was my very first skinny reserve line harpoon spanto. It's pretty cool. I love this knife. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Then, yeah, I'm trying to remember now. Boom. Actually, 2021 is when I think this came out. I think I could be wrong. I don't remember now. But yeah, this was a one-off. This is one of the one-offs here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then here's another one-off, which I love carrying the most. All blacked out Bowie XM24. So then, my first ever second Battlefield pickup. This one has been used. You can't tell by the camera. This camera sucks. But yeah, there's that. It's pretty cool. And then that's the case that came with it. Not really. I did that for a reason. So now, 2023. You've seen all of them already. It's crazy enough. Like I have, let's see, I did my first trade. Here's one of them. Hi, Missy. And then here's one. This is I did a trade with this one. My first non-choil. One of my favorites. I have too many XM24s, XM18s. Like, see, here's a battle working finish, battle bronze. And then, of course, I have that one. That was a cool one I got. And, of course, two Project X's. I have a lot of them. And then also, the ones all in here, like, here's a cool one. You want to see a really, like, check that out. This is a vintage series made by Rick Hinderer Knives. It's really cool. These are some from like 2020. That's yeah, you're funny. Um, then here's another. This is my second skinny. This is when I was working at the Hinderer booth. I got this as a reward. That was a cool thing. Thank you again to them. I got that on there. It was really, the one thing about, collecting them was it's just so much. Like, man, it's crazy. And then I got this from a trade, the Maximus. I love this knife. This is one of my favorite knives I carried. Um, Trying to think. Oh yeah. Oh, here's one that I got a while back. This is a one without the tri-way. It's really cool. And then it's really cool. I mean, this is one thing about it, when you collect all of these. And yes, I do keep all the boxes to them because when you trade them, you gotta have the box. You gotta have the box, everything else with it, because then you could do that. So yeah, that's why. Um, then let's see. I'm gonna see here. We got. Oh, here we go. Check that out. That one's another vintage. I love the vintage series. One of my favorites, probably back then. Um, so these are the ones I showed a while ago. And then here's a non-flippery 3-inch spear point. This was a blade USA made blade exclusive. Here's a one. This was only, I think, like a short run of these back then. And these were cool back then. This was like actually a cool one to have. Yeah, I got this in 2019. So it was kind of a cool knife. I love that knife. Carried it for a long time. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one, 2020. This was a cool one. Like, so one time I was trying to find sheep's foot blade. I've always wanted a sheep's foot blade. I got this one and I was like, oh man, I was so excited to get this knife. I carry it for a while now. It's kind of a cool knife for what it is. And then 2021, got another full track, not full track. I meant fire attack. It's nice and blue. This one's really cool. And then here's one of my favorites. Oh no, hang on, computer's messing up again. Of course, every time. Okay, why do I not see tribe? What the heck? This is weird. Why do I not see you? Okay, that's just weird. No, not all knives make. I see tribe. Okay, this is the weirdest. So here's one of my other good friends of mine. Tribe is good guy. I don't see him. I can only see him from the. That's weird. Anyways, I'm sorry, Tribe. I don't know what's going on. Maybe something happened. I don't know. Um, I'll look into it. I'm sorry, dude. I gotta finish this. This is another one. That's weird. I never had that happen. It's like it's crazy. Okay, come back in another account. Yeah, just try that because sometimes YouTube is weird. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, that in 2024, 2023. Um, so let's continue on. Here's another one that's a cool one. I like this one. This one was one of my favorites back. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see them. Like, it's like on YouTube you don't see them, but I see them on here. Here's my other blacked out. It's one of the coolest ones, probably. What's that, my Dominion? Well, if you want to make that way, you can. Ooh, I'm gonna save that one for last. Um. Oh yeah, there's this one again. I love this. You know, the one thing I love this one. This was a cool one back then. They made so many different ones. Oh, this was my first ever Battlefield pickup. This was the coolest knife that Hinder's ever done. I mean, the coolest one. Like, this is a low serial number, so this one's 221. 200, no, yeah, 201. This was like the old school ones. Yeah, you're the one that always drives me nuts. It's always good. Um, oh, that's cool. And then here's an old school, really old school, 3-inch. Oh yeah, I got a lot more of these I gotta show off. Some of them are from 2023 to 2024, so it's kind of like with this one, I showed the auto. This was a cool one that I got. That was really cool. There is a video of me opening it, but it's kind of weird and not a good look to it. Here's one from 2020. I think 2021 or 2023. I think they came out somewhere around that year. I don't remember. But yeah, this is one of them. I like this one. Like sometimes, like some of them are the same year that I got them in. This was 2023, and I got this on my 30th birthday. This is another half track harpoon Spanto. It's one of my favorites. Then I think it's all it's left. Oh yeah, this was Hinder's first ever um, lefty. This was Hinder's first lefty that they ever did. Really cool. Hey, what up, Knives Are Live? What's up, man? What's cool about this case is you can actually get this thing. You can lock it, and I also made one of those. It's pretty cool. Knives Are Live. That's cool. Like, yeah, it's all blacked out. I love the all blacked out. So cool. And then this was this one's actually pretty cool. Like this one actually was pretty neat because I got this on my birthday, like in 2020. So yeah, I'm telling you, these were all mixed, so it's gonna be like that. So it's kind of cool because this one out of all of them, like, has been like it's cool because this is actually a slip joint. This is like the first ever Hinder to have a slip style joint. It's really cool. I love this one. This one was a good one. And then, so pretty much now, so yeah, I have this one too. This was first 3-inch skinny. Not 3-inch skinny, I meant 3-inch Spanto. And then, got this one from my buddy Terry. If anybody knows who Terry is, this is why I did a trade with him. He did the anodizing, which I think it's kind of cool. It's really, really cool. I gotta tighten these screws. Sometimes these come loose once in a while. Sometimes. And then, my first ever Skinner blade, 3-inch. I love this one. And then, after that, this is probably one of the coolest ones. Yeah, they made slip joints. Yeah. Um, this is one of the cool ones they did. This is a two-tone. It's really cool. I love two-tone style ones. Anyways, it's more, to that. So I'm going to show you some of the. This is a custom, very big kind, awesome custom knife. This is the custom Emmett made by Hinderer Knives. This was a 3-inch, 3.5 blade. Also, too, guys, if you get a Emmett, which I do have a production Emmett, this is just a custom. I don't use the customs because they're so nice looking, so beautiful looking. Look at that! Look at that gleam. And also, if you can't, I don't know if you can see it from the. Yeah, there's his name right there. It's really cool. And I got one of these to put it in. I put this in there, just like that. Zip that thing right up, and there you go. You got a little holder for it. What else? Oh yeah, here's the. This is the production Emmett. This is actually pretty cool. I actually love the Emmett because this is a great EDC blade to carry. If you want to carry a good looking knife, this is a good one to carry. Because it's just small. It's very, very small. I like it. It's small enough. And then here's the one that I gotta go on and do some stuff with sometime again. Oh dear. I need to. So here's my Ranch Bowie that they make. It's really cool. 3D steel, which this thing is still sharp. Still sharp. Like, it doesn't feel it now. It does not feel it, but when you cut paper, it just cuts paper like butter. It does. But I gotta I'll have to touch it up one of these days. I need to. And then, so there's that. There's that one. Now, a lot of people don't know, Hinderer does do a lot of good knives nowadays, Like, look, this is one they did. They did a bally song. That's one thing they did. It's called a Nevi, I think it is. They don't. I don't know if they don't sell these anymore. They used to have, like, I don't remember what happened. They don't make them anymore. But yeah, that's that one. And also too, here is a 3-inch flashpoint. It's like a neck knife. This is like technically a neck knife. I use this a lot when, I do things with it. So here's the two last ones that I'm going to show. And then after that, we could chat for a bit. So this is the K-bar. I've been hunting the K-bar for a long, long, long time. And I finally got one. And this thing, let's just say, is like the best. Probably the best. Out of my opinion. And here's the last thing. I've never owned a one one of a kind Hinder. Like, see, I have all different Hinders, but this one is one of a kind for me. This was hand forged by him, by Rick Hinderer. This was before he started, pretty much started, the whole like tactical line. This was he made slip joints. These were called art knives back then. I think this is semi Damascus, which it's blackened, so it has like that look to it, and this thing is just so nice. This is actually a good knife to like go somewhere real nice with. So yeah, so there's that. Now, I've for 10 years, I've been collecting Hinderer knives. It's getting close to 10 years, and let's just say for one, it's been probably the best achievement. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, I think I got them all. So yeah, that's pretty much the collection. Like, mm, um, like I don't know. Like, Hinder has been nothing but awesome for me, and nothing but kind to me. And to Rick and to the crew, thank you for inspiring me to buy more of these and become more and more into the brand, because this brand has I've had a lot of them over the years. I mean, for one, I had a lot of them, and this was a great collection for me, and I love them. So, anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and also please subscribe, and also too, guys, um, there will be another live show. I'm doing another one. It's about me becoming a knife reviewer. That's coming up, I think, next week. Um, so hopefully I don't miss that one. Because I did miss the others. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, guys, have a good one, and also stay sharp. Always stay sharp. Anyways, guys, have a good one.